Hello, friends. How are you today? Happy Thursday today. Today is 5/21/20. Good morning, friends. That's right, you're all my friends, and I'm so happy to call you friends. Today is Thursday, May 21st. We know when we do 21st, we do an ST at the end of it. We will study shapes in math today that involve putting two shapes together to make one larger shape. All right, and those are called composite shapes. Let me go ahead and write that down. Composite. Composite. So COMPOSITE. Composite. Two smaller shapes, put them together to make a larger shape. It's going to be fun. All right, so let's go on to our schedule. Right now, this is morning meeting. Then we're going to have some language arts. We're going to be learning about verbs today. Verbs are action words. So anything that you do that is an action, like pointing or scratching, those would be action words. They're an action that I am doing. They're an action, it could be an action that an animal is doing, like a dog barking or a cat meowing. That would be an action too. All right? And oh, you know what? You know when you talk about a scratch and then you really have a scratch? Thank goodness I have a back scratcher. There we go. All right. This is good for a lot of things, not just pointing at things. Yeah. All right. We're going to have a little outside time because it's not going to be a bad day out today. It's not going to rain or anything as far as I can tell. Math, lunch. Did I put music here? I believe today is an art day. Isn't Thursday an art day? Let me go ahead and fix that. Okay, it's an art day. Read aloud and woods play. Yes, make sure you get outside and play today. Again, that's up to your parents as to whether that's something you can do. Go for a hike. Go look at some trees, study trees. There's so many beautiful, wonderful things to do outside. Today is going to be mostly cloudy, a high of about 64 degrees. So not a bad day. You know, I've been enjoying these days. I've been in a lot because between Sunday and Wednesday to even early Thursday, I have a lot of work to do as a teacher, so I spend a lot of my time in this room, like this little tiny room. But I open the windows up and get fresh air in here, and it's nice and cool. Like it's cool, so I have my a little bit of a heavier thing on, but I like it. I like the fresh air. So if I can't be outside, at least I'm breathing the fresh air that's made with the oxygen that the plants are making through a process called photosynthesis that starts with sun and an invisible gas in the atmosphere called carbon dioxide, and then water, rain falling down, bringing water to those roots, and then the plant creates its own food that's called, yeah, you have it. It's called what? Yes, glucose or sugar. And then the plants or the trees give us a nice gift and they create oxygen so that animals and human beings can breathe and live on this wonderful planet. Isn't that amazing how it all comes together? Thank you, plants and trees, and sun, and carbon dioxide, and water, for giving the ability for plants to make their own food, which is sugar, and then they emit this own gas that we can breathe called oxygen. I love that. Love it. It's the circle of life, really. Okay, so let's go on to our words of the week. Been, that's like, I've been there before. Draw, I like to draw pictures. Even, uh, this side of my face is even to the other side of the face in size. Is it? I don't know. You're gonna have to. Is it? I don't know. Is it even? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. That would be weird if it wasn't. Anyhow, let's move on. Full. My heart is full every time I think of our first grade class. Grow. I hope, I'm sure that you all will grow over the summer to a taller height from when I saw you last time. Could be. We'll see what happens. Heard. I heard that first grade students are pretty awesome. That's what I heard. It's something that I heard. Okay? All right, great. So let's go ahead and move on to our days of the year. And this might be off by a day or two. I don't know. I could have made a mistake. But this is pretty close to correct. I hope it's correct. But anyhow, we're getting practice with counting, with place value. This is our ones, our tens, and our hundreds column. Okay, we have to add one more to our ones column. That would make it 163 days of the year, which I think is pretty close. And I'm going to go ahead and use yellow. Yellow is an often forgotten marker because it doesn't show up too well on white, but I'm going to help yellow out by outlining yellow after I put it on here so that you can see it at home, friends. I can see it here, but with this little, phone camera, a video camera, it's not really going to give you the level of detail that I can see with my eyes. So I will go ahead and fill it in. I promise I'll do it. All right, so 21. It is the 21st day of May. I'm going down this column here. It is a Thursday. And there are about 10 days left in May. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for that pesky February, which just has 28, and every 4 years, 29. All right, that's about it for that. We have a knock-knock joke brought to you by... Knock-knock jokes brought to you by Mr. Scott. Knock, knock. House. House about letting me inside. Isn't that great? I don't know anybody named House, but I have known some football players named stuff like Refrigerator because they're really big people. So House works. I think House can work. At least as a nickname. But these are fun. This is a great book. It has so many knock-knock jokes. And the cool thing about them is they're in alphabetical order. So you notice that we're in the H's in here. And this is the very end of the H's right here. And then what comes after? Oh, there's some more H's over here. Okay? So it's in alphabetical order. So if you have a particular letter of a name that you're looking for knock-knock jokes, you could search the book that way. So I think that's about it for now. We're going to be doing a little extra math today. I don't have anything planned for science because we really have, for the most part, wrapped up our study of trees and leaves and photosynthesis and how important leaves are to trees, how important trees are to our planet, how they provide food, shelter, how we build stuff from using trees, including furniture, and we build our homes. How they have houses for animals, how some people shelter in trees, especially indigenous tribes that still live in places. They may use a tree as their primary shelter. So it's pretty interesting to think about how important trees are to our planet, how important they are to animals, and how we need to protect them. So yeah, I know I'm always looking at ways I can protect trees. I know they need to be knocked down sometimes for things, but I can't say I love that. I understand we need them to build with and stuff like that, but I love trees a lot, and I really feel connected with them, and I hope you do too. All right, that's about that. I will see you soon. You take care. Have a great rest of your day.